Hey guys, it's Mark here, back with another playing card review, and today we are going to be reviewing, I looked up the pronunciation for these, it's Chao, or Chao, something like that. Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound offensive, but Chao, something like that, I did the Google Translate, and yeah, it sounded like Chao or Cho, somewhere around that. We're just going to call him Chao, though. But it's spelled C-H-A-O, and they are by Make Playing Cards. They sent me these cards. I'll do a quick, I've got my tablet here, so they sent me these cards, so I wanted to make it a good video, informative, and so I know I talked about it a little bit a couple videos ago, but I'm just going to do a quick summary of Make Playing Cards and then these cards real quick, and then we'll get into the review. So Make Playing Cards, they have done a few Kickstarters, like this one here was a Kickstarter. They have these in multiple different colorways and stuff. But the main use of them, from what I understand, is for people that want to, make or design their own playing cards. They have a way for you to do that, whether you want to make, 10 decks or 100 or 1,000 or however many, it's like a easier way to get your design, they'll take your design and everything, and you can make playing cards. Or if, say for a wedding, you want to hand out playing cards to all the guests and stuff, you can get your picture up, as the playing cards, and then, for whatever it is, birthday. So yeah, just a cool present. Or like I said, if you want to design a deck of cards, but, obviously, if you're a new designer or whatever, it's really hard to, at least I'm assuming, to get in touch with USPCC or anything like that. So yeah, they just make it a little easier from that aspect. And but yeah, so like I said, they have done a few Kickstarter projects. I picked this one. The sticker came off a little bit there. That's alright though. I had my knife out to cut it, but I guess we don't need to cut it. But before I get into the rest here, to show you guys that since it came off, but it just says Supreme Quality with some Chinese writing there on that. But anyway, so these cards were one of their Kickstarter projects, and I really love history, especially Egyptian, Chinese, Japanese history. So these are based on Chinese history, as you can see there. The Chao, or Chou, we'll say Chao, but it has the 202 BC to sorry, I'm reading that backwards, looking at the camera, 1912 AD, so, 1912. But so just a quick summary of these cards. So it says here the concept, and Chao also is a Chinese word for overtake, I believe it is. So basically means, change to English, a leader, someone who overtakes power or something along those lines. So that's where the name comes from. But yeah, I'm just going to read this real quick from Make Playing Cards website. Chinese extraordinary history dates back more than 5,000 years. And yeah, so the concept, the Chao deck is inspired by a lengthy span of Chinese history. Each dynasty, pronounced as Chao in the Chinese language, is distinguished by the name and impact of the individuals that ruled over that period of time. So yeah, it looks like Han, Tang, Ming, and King, Zing, something like that, are going to be the kings in these cards when we get into them. I don't want to make this part too boring. I just wanted to give a brief summary of that. Fine, intricate details are added onto each court card. So yeah, basically, I mean, I'm sure this is one of the decks that, you could look at and then do research and a bunch of stuff on. The only thing I'm a little upset about, which I think is Chinese, King Tut is one of my favorite. I said before, I love history, and King Tut, that's one of the coolest stories, so I'm kind of bummed they don't have King Tut in it. But yeah, so Tut case feels nice, not like plasticky, but not too cardboardy either. Got the porcelain blue writing on the back embossed, and then all this front stuff here is embossed. I'm guessing that spells out Chao in Chinese or something, but I'm not 100% sure. And then on the side there, Dynasties of China, and then made in the People's Republic of China. So yeah, these on the back here has MPC make playing cards, and it says made in China. Now, I don't know if all of their decks are made in China, or they just made these ones in China because of, sorry, I'm blanking, because it's a Chinese design or whatever, but I would assume all their decks are made in China. And if you want to read that there, nothing too exciting, just a little thing on the Tut case there. I really like, though, those logos on the inside. Super cool. But yeah, this is going to be, try and make it an unbiased review. I don't know anything about, like, what the quality of these cards are going to be like, because I know, like I said, they're not on USPCC, but they sent me these cards to review them, so yeah, be unbiased review. I'm not getting paid or anything, but they just, sent me these cards. I contacted them, and yeah, so I'll give you guys my reaction to these cards, show you the cards and everything. Yeah, so inside of that Tut case, just the blue there. And they do have different colorways for this too. I believe there's a red and then a few other ones as well. So interesting here. 55 instead of 56 cards. It looks like, oh wow, this is, interesting. We'll get into that in a sec. But we have MPC make playing cards ad here. Get $5 off your order today with the coupon code. That's really cool, actually. I've never seen that in a deck of cards. And yeah, it says design your own cards that make playing cards, what I was talking about early. And like I said, they're not, other than them sending me these cards, they're not giving me anything to say this. I just, really appreciate the gesture of them sending me these cards, so I wanted to make a good, informative video on it. I will focus, on each card that has a name on it. I'm not going to pronounce them, though, because I don't want to sound either one, stupid, or too racist, because I am terrible at pronouncing stuff, so we're not even going to go there, but I'll get it to focus on each card so you guys can read those. Right off the bat, the design looks nice. Nice white border, it's looks like a simple design, but it is fairly intricate when you look at it. But yeah, cards feel pretty nice right out the gate. Before we mix them up, we'll go through them here. But yeah, super cool, same as the design here. Kind of reminds me, I have them, I don't want to open them, so I haven't done a review on them. But I have both of the Overlook cards from Art of Play, and it kind of reminds me of the Maze Pack one, how the box is the same, or the Tut case is the same as the back design. But yeah, so very cool, nice blue color, and I'm assuming, not positive, but I'm assuming if you were to get the red ones, it would be the same, except in red. But yeah, right out of the gate here, something very interesting that I don't think I've ever seen before is all the aces are in front here. So normally you start with ace of spades, go to king, and then sometimes they'll go down from king to ace, ace to king, and then back down again. But yeah, or sometimes they'll just go ace to king, ace to king, ace to king. But yeah, very interesting. I've never seen that before. But all of these aces look very, very cool. Very intricate design with the dragon in the back there. And then, man, look how beautiful that is. Very cool design. Wow. That's super cool. Love the font on the pips and indices. Love that A. That looks so cool. Yeah, sort of like a Chinese, Japanese style of font, but in English, obviously. Yeah, I really like that font style. So we go from the aces, and then I'm guessing we're going to be going into the spades here. But yeah, very cool. I like the hearts, how they're not perfect. They almost look like a hand-drawn heart. What? Oh, and now it's going through all the twos. And that'll be all the threes after that. Huh, that's crazy. I have never seen a deck of cards ordered like this before. So yeah, all the threes. And then all the fours. That's really crazy. I have never seen cards ordered like that before. So yeah, I'm guessing all the court cards will be in the back then. Yeah, nice 7. Doesn't have a line through it, but still looks very cool. Yeah, super interesting though. I've never seen cards done quite like that before. But yeah, so we'll go through the rest of these here and then get into the court cards. But yeah, definitely not standard. Very interesting, very cool looking. Like that font a lot. Like the pips and indices a lot. So yeah, sorry, just gonna get these shuffled here so they don't get mixed in with the jokers. But yeah, so now the part that I was looking forward to the most. And so as you can see, there are names in the top corner there. I'm not going to try and pronounce them though. But wow, what a beautiful jack. Very, very interesting. Like, look at, it is a two-way jack as well, but look at all that detail. Super nice, like the little dots there and everything. The writing on the side, super, super beautiful. So yeah, now we'll go through all the jacks. Again, the names are up there. If you guys are interested, I know I might Google some of the names after this just as like a fun thing. Interesting there, almost looks like he's wearing a construction hat. But yeah, so much line work and details in these court cards. Super, super cool. Wow, that one's really nice. But yeah, get into the queens here. Jeez, that is a super, super cool card. And yeah, those have names on them too. So yeah, I'd be very interested to look up and find out more about these people after the video. And like I said, I'm going to try and get every card to focus. So if you guys want to look through them too, you can. But yeah, super beautiful design there. Love how she's got the fans there. Yeah, super, super cool. Yeah, look at how much detail are in all those cards and the roses. Wow. Yeah, I am super impressed. I thought the kings would be really cool, but yeah, I'd never looked down before, and yeah, I am super impressed. So this is, so it has the emperor there, Emperor, I'm not going to say his name as I can't pronounce it, of Han, but yeah, in the top corner there. So yeah, definitely, like I said, I love history, so definitely gonna look up some of these names after the video. Got the heart there. I love how he has like the samurai sword instead of the normal typical sword. But yeah, look at all the lines and dots and details, man. Yeah, this is way cooler than I was expecting it to be. Like I said, this is the first deck I've got from them. I know they've only done a few Kickstarter projects, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, as far as the look of the cards go, super, super impressed. I forgot to check the names. But yeah, looks like they're all emperors. Yeah, Emperor of Tang. But yeah, super, super cool cards there. yeah, very impressed with the court cards. This one might be my favorite. That is so cool. But yeah, I like the black and the white vibe, and then the only color is really just the heart and, you know, the Q for the queen, or yeah, the pips and indices. But yeah, not much color, but I really like it. Now, this is where I wasn't 100% sure, and I'm still not, just got these, but how these cards are going to handle. Again, they're not printed by USPCC. Make Playing Cards makes these cards. You know, they print and do their own cards and stuff. So, yeah, super interesting. But yeah, let's see how they feel here. They actually feel pretty nice. And, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I've heard a couple people say, like, they don't feel the greatest, but I get it. Like, if someone's making, you know, 50 decks of cards, it's gonna be tough to have them be super high quality and stuff. But first impressions, they feel really good. Obviously not like quite up to the standards of a lot of the super nice cards I review, but they don't feel bad by any means. And I don't know, who knows, maybe for their Kickstarter project, when they had a higher amount of decks they were making, they were able to make the card quality better, use better stock or something. But yeah, they feel super nice. I mean, not a 10 out of 10 by any means, but they feel really good. Yeah, no complaints at all. I am honestly pretty shocked. I am very impressed with how they feel. Like I said, not a 10 out of 10, but for, yeah, for what they are, they feel super great. And I'm also super impressed with the look of them too. So yeah, super interesting. Don't want to make this video super long, so I'll get my paper ready and we will get into the rating. But yeah, they feel very nice actually. Yeah, not the back design's a little bit simple, but the face cards are where it's at for this. But yeah, look super nice. Yeah, I'm super impressed with these cards. So yeah, give me one sec, we'll get into the rating. Okay guys, let's get into the rating here. Yeah, as I said, so between takes there, I was just shuffling around the cards a little bit and stuff, and they feel really nice. Like I said, they're not like smoke and mirrors type standard or whatever, but like, you know, I would compare it to like, you know, a bicycle deck of cards. Like, they feel super nice. I'm very happy with them. Yeah, so as we're talking about that, yeah, they're not super springy, but yeah, they're decent. There's a couple that are sticking together a little bit, like on the fan. It's a little hard to do, like they kind of stick a little bit, but they could just need to be shuffled around or something. But yeah, overall they feel very nice. So yeah, we're gonna go 7.5 out of 10, especially for, you know, like what I heard there. And it's just been a couple of comments I've seen with people saying like, oh, their cards, you know, they're honestly, a bunch of people just say stuff about anything that's not USPCC. But like I said, those Fontaine cards I got that weren't USPCC, those cards were amazing. So yeah, I don't know, but cost on them gonna have to be a 10 out of 10. They sent me those. Yeah, thank you, Make Playing Cards, for sending me these cards. And Tut case feels nice. Love the embossing here. Love that gold foil look to it. Very cool. The only thing is the sticker did peel off super easily, which I can kind of see, like this, I don't know how to say it, like texture, like it just doesn't seem like it's meant for sticking. So I'm just gonna stick it on that ad card there so I don't lose it. But overall looks super cool. Yeah, it doesn't feel too cardboardy, and yeah, I really like it. So we'll go we're gonna go 8.5 out of 10. Adding some 0.5s today. Back design. So yeah, it looks cool like when you look up close to it, but from afar it just looks pretty simple. But I do like it, but I mean, it's not my favorite. The front of the cards are where it's really at with this one. So we're gonna go 6 out of 10 on the back design. And then Pips, Indices, Court cards, like I said, love that font. Also, very interesting just the way they had these cards ordered from, you know, being all aces to all twos to all threes and etc. But yeah, the court cards are amazing. The number cards, I really like the font. This one in particular, so cool. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you know, like the Chinese, or I guess more so Japanese looking court cards, especially the queens. I love those. They look so cool. But yeah, like the font a lot. Like the hearts look so cool. And yeah, the aces are all, if I can find another one of the aces. Sorry, I just wanted to show. I know I've shown it before, but like, look at the detail on this heart here. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, super cool. Definitely 10 out of 10 for that. So let me add this up real quick. 26, 33, 34. So should be, I'll double check my math, but 42 out of 50, I believe, on these cards. And yeah, like I said, very impressed with them. Well, yeah, they are. The more you use them too, it's like that with a lot of cards, but they tend to feel better. But yeah, like I said, I was super impressed with these cards. My favorite thing is definitely the court cards. Like, they all just look amazing. And I love decks of cards where it's like you can keep coming back to them, like the Postage Paid deck by King's Wild Project. It's like someone commented on that to me recently, and was like, oh, look at, you know, this card and what the state says. And I forget what it was, but you know, just I like there being small details where you can keep coming back and looking at the cards. And obviously for this deck, it's all the names, and I really love history, so yeah, it'll be fun to, you know, go through, look up some of the names. Yeah, and, you know, even just check out the Wikipedia page about them, or whatever it is. But yeah, learn some about these people and leaders throughout Chinese history. So yeah, thank you so much to MPC for sending me these cards. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have a deck you want me to review, or, you know, even a brand of cards, or yeah, whatever you guys want me to review, I have a few reviews planned that are gonna be my next few. But yeah, if you have a deck you want me to review, if I have it, I'll review it. If I don't have it, I'll get it and review it. So yeah, comment yeah, if there's a deck you want me to review. And thank you so much for everyone who's been watching the videos lately. It means so much to me, and all the nice comments and everything. Yeah, so thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, that's about it. The Chao by the Chao Porcelain Blue by Make Playing Cards. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I know I already did the outro to that video, and this is gonna make this Chao video even longer, the Make Playing Cards video that obviously you're watching right now. But if you watched the last video, I said I was gonna show magic trick at the end of it, is something I wanted to add to videos. And someone commented, and they were like, oh, Noel commented and was like, oh, you forgot to do the magic trick. So I'm adding it to the end of this video now. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna do the trick as if I'm performing it for someone, and then I'll show you guys how it's done. But yeah, let's take 5 minutes or less, be really quick. And yeah, just something I want to start adding to all the videos. Like I said, I'm not super good at magic, but I'm not good at cardistry either, and I still make you guys watch me do that, or try to. So yeah, for this trick, you're gonna have the deck of cards, and I'll say I'm giving this, so you would give 2 aces. You have 2 aces ready to go, and I'm gonna give these to somebody and say, here, take these 2 aces, we'll leave them in sight here, just to make it simple. And I'm gonna start going card by card and say stop whenever you want. And so you just go like this, and say the person says stop there. You're gonna take this card and put it face up on the rest of it, and then you're gonna put that back on top there. And then you're gonna say, okay, we'll do the same thing one more time. You go, it can be 2 cards, it can be 20 cards, however many cards they want to go. Whenever they say stop, put that card there, and then you put this back on top again. And then normally you would fold it out in front of the table like this. I'll make sure you guys can see. So yeah, you just fold them out, and then as you can see, I've got the ace here, and you're going to take the ace and the card to the right of it for both of the aces, because obviously they're face up, so now they're the only 2 you can see. So you take those and the card directly to the right of it, and then you flip over the cards, and boom. And you can match them up black with black and red with red if you want to. Yeah, so super fun, cool trick. The trick to it is, and you can do this with any card, but the trick to it is, so before you go up to the person and hand them the 2 aces, you put one of the aces at the front of the deck and one of the aces at the back of the deck, and then you hand them the other 2 aces. And so, you know, as I start going through the cards here, and they say stop, and, you know, put the card down, I know the ace is going to be on the bottom there, so that's how that one lines up. And then for the next one, and then this ace is now on the bottom, so for your, you know, you go through, say stop. Like I said, you can do it if it's a little bit confusing with just the aces and you don't have to match the colors. That's just another way to do it there, or you know, you can do it with any of the cards, as long as there's 4 of them. But yeah, which there's with all the cards, obviously. But yeah, so just did with the aces to make it simple. But yeah, that's wow, I showed you guys that pretty quick, but it's a fun trick that's super easy. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in the end of the video here. And yeah, expect more of this in the upcoming videos. I'll try and learn some harder and better tricks to teach you guys, but that one's really cool. I've stumped a lot of people with it, and it's super easy to learn, super simple. So yeah, very cool trick. Yeah, just wanted to show that to you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you to Make Playing Cards for these cards. They're super sweet. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.